How did I tie this? Why does this one look so good, but I couldn't do the other one this well? Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys awake and ready to breathe today? You living and ready to breathe? Let's wait for a few more people to get in, or it's a few people to get in here. I need to use the restroom. Hopefully I don't pee my pants. Oh my gosh. Hello, everybody. Hello, Chris. Hello, Jerry. You guys are both new in here. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. You're awake and ready to breathe. You're ready to breathe today. Jerry said, I was the first like. Well, thanks, Jerry. I appreciate it. You pressed that like button with your finger. Oh my gosh, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Oh, Jerry said, I was here yesterday, but you didn't notice me. I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm so sorry. Thanks for coming back, though. Yahoo. I'm sorry. Sometimes, there's lots of messages and things get lost, so I'm apologizing. Hi, Rudies. Welcome into the stream. I'm happy to have you here. Jerry said, I pressed the like button with my thumb. Thanks, Jerry's thumb. Rudy said, ready for war with mean people. Ooh, we're going to war with the mean people in our communities. That's right. That's right. We're gonna put them in their place. Going to war with the mean people in our communities. Let me welcome and invite Source really quick. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this stream, every cell of this channel. May you lead and guide our presence here, lead and guide the messages today. May we read the truth and only the part of the message that is going to be helping the travelers move into self-confidence, self-knowledge, and the knowledge about the universe. Connect them to their infinite nature and infinite knowledge. Thank you, Source. I appreciate it. Okay. Jerry said I was invisible. I'm sorry. Hey, I see you today, Jerry. I see you today. You're an early bird. You're an early bird. Brian G said, thanks, Brian G, for coming in here and commenting again. They said today, Brian G always comes in here and says something positive to begin with. They said, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Somebody cares for you. Don't forget. And I'm off now. Take care. Thanks, Brian. And everybody, yes. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And yes, there is somebody who cares for everybody. Even if you guys are not close friends, there is somebody that, even if you're like alone in your room all the time, I'm sure that there's somebody that has knowledge of you and they do like worry about you or think about you. I'm sure that everybody has that. Fingers crossed. Jerry said, I live in the same place as you in United States of Diversity, the United States of Earth, where we all come together from everywhere and co-create and coexist. Actually, that's my favorite part of the United States of Diversity, is that everybody from everywhere is here. Everyone from everywhere. Our communities are made up of diversity, and I love it. Okay, we are going to start the reading. Overall energy. We are in a new spot park today. I'm parked at the mall today. Okay. For your past, we have the Four of Cups. I'm excited to pull your guys' individual cards today. So let's get this reading over with, overall energy, and then get into pulling your guys' cards. Get to know you guys a little bit better. Joe Ellis said, I love your look. Thanks, Joe. I bet you be looking stylish up in there. I bet you looking so cute too. Hierophant in your current energy. Okay. Croro said hi. Hi, Croro. Thank you for commenting. Welcome in here. For your future, we have the Four Pentacles. The energy I'm very much feeling off of these cards is the fact that you're refusing to accept any other opportunities than the one that you have your mind on, especially having to do with services to the community and or like jobs. You're very set on your service to the community looking a certain way, and you're kind of not, well, this was in your past, you're not willing to accept any other options, which I think that I'm going to pull clarifiers, but it does seem like it's being carried over into your future. I wonder why this is. I wonder why you're not releasing a certain like outcome, like you want things to look a certain way and you're like refusing to even consider different options. I kind of want to get to know what this is talking about a little bit more, but we will with the clarifiers, hopefully. Or maybe also in your past. In your past, you rejected any type of new opportunities in work. You kind of just continued to do either what your family did for generations, what like your friends liked. It almost does feel like a friend group. Like your friend group kind of works in the same environment, the same subject. Or maybe you always want to, or like you're set on doing what your friend, or this is in your past, you were set on doing what your friends were doing for work, but you were not accepting like your own individual uniqueness, like your own skill sets, the things that you excel in. Maybe you have FOMO, the fear of missing out. Like you're afraid that if you don't study the same thing that your friends are studying, you're going to be kind of left out of the friend group, and you really don't want that. But also you don't feel happy in that subject. Like yes, you're happy that you get to be with friends, but it doesn't feel like this subject is your authentic self. I don't know, let me pull some clarifiers. Hi everybody, welcome in here. Welcome in here, everybody. Let me see. Jackson, Antonio, Miguel. Not gonna read that name. Alex, Lovebug, Fart, Antonio, Shaw, Larry, Sean, Asa, Shaida said, "What's those pigtails? Why do you look like that?" They just came in here storming. Asa, Ubu, hello. Chris said, do some boxing. You know what? Actually, eventually I do want to take some sort of fighting class. I'm not sure what I want to do, though. I know I want to be able to fight. Like, if somebody tests me, I want to be able to fight. But I'm not sure what I want to do. I don't think boxing is my thing, but definitely something that has to do with movement. Because I'm pretty agile, so if I could use my agility to my... Hey, you never know. And especially like standing up for Palestine, you never know when somebody's going to test you. So that is definitely in my plans in the future. Haha. I'm going to be able to stand up for myself and for the people that I love. If I got to fight somebody, then I better know how. Hi, Riley. Hi. Alex just keeps saying free Europe in here. DJ said, "Are you from a different world?" Let me start pulling clarifiers. I'm pretty sure we're all from a different world. I'm pretty sure that people normalizing being on Earth, it's not normal. We don't even have a roof on this spaceship. Like, who the flip was able to build a spaceship with no goddamn roof? Just air. What the flip? We don't even have a roof on this spaceship. And we're flying through space just like how you would be on a spaceship. Huh? Somebody make it make sense. Okay, clarifying the Four of Cups in your past, we have the Seven of Wands. Somebody make it make sense. How does this spaceship, how is it floating through space, first of all? And it doesn't have a roof? No roof? Somebody make it make sense. Because it don't make no sense to me. How the heck does... We're literally on a spaceship. But it doesn't even have a roof. And aren't we traveling pretty fast through space? Page of Wands, clarifying the Hierophant in your current. That's all. Every time I wake up at sunrise, and if I think about that, it's always going to be shocking to me. I'm never good. Every day I wake up, and if I think that thought, I'm always going to be like, huh? No roof? How? Every day, no matter how much I think that thought, it always amazes me. Tamanica said, somebody loves you. Thank you, Tamanica. Somebody loves you too. A lot. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. No Stain said hi. Knight of Cups clarifying your future. Okay. Viral said hi. Trenton said hi. Sha again said hi. Viral again. Kaliba. Astrid. BMW. Hello, everybody in here. Let me get back into this overall reading, finish it up. So, clarifying the Four of Cups in your past, we have the Seven of Wands. The Hierophant in your current, we have the Page of Wands. The fourth, I don't know. It's kind of silly. It's kind of silly. I'm kind of feeling that you think that you are more creative than you are, too. Maybe not even creative. It's like you, It's like you think that you like this subject a lot more than you actually do. Something along those lines. Seven of Wands clarifying the Four of Cups. It really feels like in your past you really like had to defend. I'm not sure. It really like even though it feels to you like this is what you authentically are into, this is what you like, but the cards are saying that you're clinging on to something that is not necessarily you. We had the Four of Cups too. Hmm. I'm gonna get another clarifier because I want to know what this is. What is this Four of Cups, Seven of Wands? Why is this Seven of Wands clarified? The Eight of Pentacles. It definitely has to do with your work. I knew it. Let me get a clarifier for the Hierophant of Page of Wands. It really just feels like you're... yeah. The King of Swords. I am feeling like maybe you do think that you're more creative than you actually are. And with the Seven of Wands coming out, the wands kind of represent creativity to me. Kind of like confidence in self. I want to say like you keep trying to... It's like you're dabbling into creative aspects, but they're like not sticking. They're all staying very much like in the curiosity stage or like just dabbling. The King of Swords also clarifying the Hierophant in your current energy. It does make me feel like you have a skill in speaking. You are able to clearly what's the word I'm looking for? Like your thoughts, you can put them in, you can organize them on the spot and be able to like have sentences like the complete opposite of me. I have a very hard time getting out words, even finding words in my mind, but for you it's like the complete opposite. You're just flows for you. You don't really even struggle. Like one of your skills is words, using words, being able to share words. That's like one of your skill sets. Memorizing words and then using them. Also, you're very skilled in talking to others. Like others are kind of captivated by your speaking. It almost feels like you were trying to get into a service to the community that has to do more with like your physical being, like physical labor, maybe. I don't know. Like with the Hierophant and the King of Swords coming out, being, it almost feels like you would really thrive in like overseeing people's thoughts. Maybe like a judge, or like being able to overseeing people's thoughts. You're very much able to influence people with your words, maybe even like teaching, just somewhere where you use your words. I don't know if you're confident in your words though. I don't know if you've ever like actually worked on this aspect of yourself. And that may be why you were fighting so much against um, options having to do with speaking. It's like it almost feels like nobody ever told you how good you are with speaking, or they never encouraged you. Maybe it's like people were captivated by your speaking, but in their mind they didn't like, they never got the nudge to tell you and or encourage you and or compliment you. So you never like really got that mirrored back, and you didn't never like realized it about yourself. I don't know, maybe one of you guys out here is like really, really good with speaking, with sharing words with others, with influencing others with words. But you just don't realize it. And there's a lot of subjects that have to do with words. Um Whether it just be like, I don't know, there's a lot. I can't think of any right now, sorry. In the future we have the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Pull a clarifier. What time are we at? 23? Okay, we have half an hour. We're gonna have half an hour to pull your cards. Yahoo! Two of Wands and clarifying your future. I don't know. It feels like you are still looking back. Like the clarifying this, but this is looking back on your past. Like the Two of Wands, the way that it came out, it's looking back on your past. And then the Ten of Wands. I don't know if you're willing to move on from what you've been like trying to convince others is your thing. I don't think that you're ready. I don't think that you're ready. Which is, it's okay. Look, people will learn their lessons when they're ready. There are even certain lessons that I really want to learn, but I know that I'm not ready because there's certain things that I haven't been able to see in a certain perspective or comprehend certain aspects to then be able to put two and two together. Like there's lessons that I'm like, I wish I would have already learned this. Why is it taking me so long? But it's like it'll happen when you're ready. I'm kind of sad for you, but kind of sad. Cause you're literally putting yourself through burdens that and I have a feeling that everybody around you sees this too. Maybe that's why you like in your past you had to defend yourself so much because people were like, is this even like your thing? Are you sure? You're like, yes. Stop asking. Hmm. And I also think that you're in the energy where it's like, well, as long as I keep on putting in the work, like it'll work out for me. But that's always not always the case as well. Like if I don't even know how to explain this because the way that I see it is, well, I believe in source is like the like whoever made these cards, like there's a creator for cards. The way that I see it is that there's a creator for the universe or like this planet. Like how the heck does this spaceship fly with no roofs? The way that I see it is like we saw trees and we are like, oh, we can make paper, but they saw the elemental chart and all the stuff that goes into that, and then they were like, oh, I can put these together, and this is the reaction that's going to happen over 1,000,000 years. That's kind of how I see it, and I kind of trust the fact that I don't always see the bigger picture. And like rejection is divine protection. I believe in that full-heartedly. When things don't work out or things get taken away from me that I wanted, it's everything is rejection is divine protection for me. I don't think I don't know this reading. I don't know what to tell you because it feels like you're not ready to hear. You're not ready to see others' perspectives. You're not ready. You're kind of not ready to see yourself from another person's perspective in a way. It's like people may have even told you, hey, like, I think you're really good at speaking. Maybe they told you. But it's like, but you were like, no, I like this. Stop trying to force me into that. Um, I don't know. I think that's it for this reading. I really don't know what to tell you. And it does almost feel like you follow your emotions over your mind too. You maybe, I don't see water sign. Maybe you have like a water placement in your chart that you're actually not aware of either. I would actually, for if this overall energy resonated with you, I would actually recommend to read your astrology chart because that could kind of explain to you aspects of you that you never even thought you never like could see about yourself. I really recommend looking into your astrology chart. You might be even surprised with the placements that you have. Um, yeah, that's for the overall message. I don't know. It was a little bit a weird one today. Okay. Anybody want card pull for them? I'm ready. We have 30 minutes to pull cards for people. Yahoo! Let's see. Where we gonna? How much messages are there? Okay, let's start somewhere here. Hopefully, I don't miss too many messages. VR player said hi. BMW said, "Can I know who you're talking about if you don't mind?" Um, it was an overall energy. At the beginning of my lives, I do overall energies, and if it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But right now, I will be pulling individual cards, so if you want one, let me know in the comments. I'll be excited to pull one for you. As I said, excuse me, Casper? A ghost? I would love to be a ghost when I die. Anybody know tips? Anybody know anybody that turned into a ghost? Can you give me tips? I really want to be a ghost when I die. I don't want to just die. I want to become a ghost. Why would you not choose to become a ghost? I'm definitely becoming a ghost after I die. That's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna be trolling everybody. Even though you said, oh, They said so beautiful, I swear. Wow, I bet BMW is so beautiful with the face up in there. Beautiful eyes, beautiful nose, beautiful hair, beautiful forehead. Fishstick said, bro, mods on point, I can't lie. Thank you, mods. Oh, thank you, mods. Oh, thank you, mods. I appreciate them too. I love the mods up in here. Hello. What? I'm gonna have a struggle with your name, but hopefully you don't get mad. Um. Oh no! Somebody just fell in front of me. I hope they're okay. I don't even know what happened. Um. Okay, Uchegbo. Hello. And they said beautiful. I bet Uchegbo is beautiful up in there. Eyelashes and beautiful skin and beautiful teeth and beautiful pupils, beautiful blood. Thanks, you guys. Elise May said hi. Hi. Okay. I'm not seeing anybody say they want a card, but I'm catching up. Anybody want a card? Royal said, what happens in half an hour? I get to pull you a card, Royal. Do you want a card pulled? Do you? I'll pull you a card. BMW said, bye, booger. Bye. Bye, boogie. Let's see. Oh, Ray still plays. Hey, are you in here? You said you want a card? You still in here, Ray? Let's see. Is Ray still in here? Oh, Royal is still in here. If Ray is not in here, we'll pull one for Royal. I don't know if Ray is in here still. Okay, Ray next, Royal first. Because I did ask Royal first. Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pool for Royal. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you think that they need to know most. Yahoo! Royal, you're new in here? Well, I have never seen you. I'm excited to get to know you a little bit better. Let's see. Who is Royal? What kind of energy are they in right now? Oh, you got a card fast. We have the Page of Cups. And on the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. It almost feels like you have a childlike spirit. Like you like being silly and goofy, especially out in public. Especially out in society when you're around others. You also may just have a bunch of energy. You may be running around all the time. Also, I do feel that you are an extrovert. You do love to be around other people. You also, I want to say you love to see others smile. You love the fact that you are able to make others smile. And also it almost feels like it's like your goal in life or one of your goals. I want to say that you have more than one, plenty of goals, but one of them is to bring positivity to your community. Whether it's like just immediate community and or far reaching. We do have the Two of Wands, which is like looking out into the universe, looking out into the world. Maybe you also want to travel. Like you love, or maybe you actually not even want to, but you travel already and you love to meet new people while you're at it. You also may travel for a sport or like a physical activity. What you saying in here? 100%? 1000%? Yahoo! Hmm. I wonder if you are traveling right now, or if that's in your plans. That's definitely like a major energy here. You might even, I don't know, you might be into astrology too, like studying the universe as a whole. So, like, all of the universe, not just Earth. The concept of a flying spaceship through space may be just like mind boggling to you. Hmm. I wonder if you're gonna go to, if you're thinking of, you're saying anything about struggles? Anything about struggles? Not traveling, but I want to go out into the universe for real. Are you? I was gonna say, did you ever think about studying astrology and or getting into like space? Like, would you travel into space? Now that you said that, have you ever thought about that? Because it almost feels like the fact that it's like you're kind of wanting, like, it almost feels like you think about if there's other Earths out there a lot. It's like, I don't know, you seem very creative also. Like the way that you imagine, I don't know, maybe like even imagine yourself traveling or the type of experiences that you would have. I don't know. It kind of feels creative. Oh, you got guns in here. Hi. But that was your card. I don't think I want to be saying anything else. We also do have fire and water, very two or two opposing energies. You may be in a relationship. You may be a fire sign, sun sign, but your partner may be a water sign, something like that. Okay, I think that's it for that one. I You said yes, I would love that to real create a craft to travel out into the universe. That would be fun, huh? To actually explore the universe. That would be amazing. Yahoo, thank you for letting me read your energy. That was really fun. Yahoo. I like that that was your energy. That was a good energy. Okay, next, we still have 20 minutes. Still got 20 minutes. Okay. Okay, there's actually a lot of people. Hold on. Let me ask if you guys are still in here. There was a lot of people that asked. Okay, the next one was, well, I asked Ray, but I didn't see them in here. No said, how old are you? I'm 27, everybody. I'm getting old. We're gonna be wrinkly raisins soon. Royal said, you've seen Solo Leveling? No, I have actually not seen that one. Do you recommend it? Is that a good one? I'm rewatching The Promised Neverland right now. Oh, Rudy said, Ray, be patient. Wait, did Ray come back in here? Let me see if they posted something. Because I did ask earlier. I don't think they ever came back. So we'll move on to whoever was next. Okay, who is after Ray? Miguel, are you in here? Is Miguel still in here? They said I want a card reading. Miguel, you still in here? Oh, I said hi. Miguel, okay. Rejection is divine protection. Pin that, Welsh said. I'll pin it because I like that. Rejection is always divine protection. Even if you're angry about it, but you look back. Well, every time I looked back and I was like, thank you. Oh my God. The half the situations that I could have been stuck in and I got just be nope, you're not gonna be there. And I was like, but now I look back and I'm like, oh my God, thank God. Wait, who did I ask? Miguel, you still in here? No, I think Miguel is not in here. I am not seeing their comment. Okay, then who was next? Did we ask Welsh already? Is Welsh in here? Welsh Hoster, are you still in here? Let's see. Wait for their reply. Well, she's still in here? I don't think so. I'm not seeing it. Okay, we'll move on, and if we have time, we'll go back to Welsh. Let's see. Shout out from England. Hello, England. All the way on the other side of this flying spaceship with no gosh darn roof. Violet said, you're so cute. Thanks, Violet. I bet you're so cute up in there, too. You can only see in others what you see in yourself. Let's see here. I said, I'm a tattoo artist. Come stay with me, and I'll tattoo you for free. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. Let's see. When said you could be a movie star. Yeah, but I don't really like being fake, and being an actor means that you have to play a lot of roles that are not even you, and I can't do that. I would go insane. I would actually just go insane. Shane said, "Hey, hi. Where'd you come from?" Staya said, "Where are you from?" I am from the United States of Diversity. That's the only thing I will ever call it from now on. The only thing. Hi, son. Welcome in here. Happy sunrise, everybody. Happy sunrise, Paul. Anybody want a reading? Anybody want a reading? Anybody want a card? Let me know. I haven't found nobody. Nobody. Are you still in here? I think you are. Do you want a card? You still in here? Can I pull your card? Can I get to know you? Yes, you said read mine, please. Are you still in here? Can I get to know you a little bit better? Why? Yes. Okay, you're in here. Okay, yahoo! Source, I welcome and accept you into every cell of this card pull for OI. May you lead and guide the messages and let them know what you think that they would need to know most. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's shuffle these cards real quick for OI. I haven't seen you in here. Are you new in here? Welcome in if you are. I'm happy to have you here. Oh, your card is the Seven of Cups. And on the bottom, we have the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, you definitely have water in your chart. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Let's see. Let me read into this energy. The first thing I want to say is that you find human connection important. Like having healthy connections, healthy friendships is quite important to you. Having those around you to share memories with, to go out, experience life together. That's like one of the most important things to you. Well, at this moment in your life. The Seven of Cups. Also, it may have been your birthday recently. You definitely, it almost feels like you like to like party and dance. Like you like to go out. You also may, I don't know if you're of age, but if you are, you like to drink. You like having your drinks. I want to say you're even a fan of music. I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of random, but recently it feels like you went out to a karaoke night with your friends. Karaoke night. What is the Seven of Cups? You seem very creative. You also may have very vivid dreams. Oh, I just want to say this really quick. There was this musician, and their lyrics said, "I'm not wishing, I am manifesting." And that I took that to heart because sometimes I look and I'm like, well, I wish I was here, but it's no, you're not wishing, you're manifesting. Get on to manifesting, take the steps. I don't know, that was random, but I felt like I wanted to say it. It's actually been helping me a lot recently. Oh, you said you're a music creator? Okay. Okay. Hmm. What is this? I kind of want to pull another card for you. What is the Seven of Cups? I'm kind of having a hard time reading it. I'm actually going to pull you another card because I want to know what the Seven of Cups is for you. Oh, it almost feels I'm tying this into you being a music creator. It almost feels like you like to experience different feelings. Like you really like to do new things that you've never done before to experience different feelings. You may you may like seek for new experiences and or like if somebody asks you, "Hey, you want to do this?" and if you've never done that, it's going to be an absolute yes from you. I think I don't know, it kind of feels like you're trying to explore as many human emotions as you can. Or even like hmm just exploring how different aspects of the world have an effect on you, observing what type of feelings you have around different aspects. It feels like you're really focused in on your feelings. But also like consciously stimulating your feelings. I don't know. That's kind of interesting though. Let's see. Do I want to see anything else? Let me pull one more card. I'm just kind of curious, but what is the Seven of Cups? One more card, and then we'll close out this reading. What time are we at? 52. We can do one more after this. The Five of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups. We do have very odd numbers out here, so your work or all odd numbers. We have a 3, 5, 7. Your work may not fit into like it may be very unique. Um, Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Did something happen? Did something happen recently in like maybe even like your work environment? Maybe it is like in like the music environment, not something that does not feel the best happened. Maybe you had a disagreement with one of the other artists or something. Maybe even like one of your like somebody that's close to you, but regarding it almost feels like not using money wisely. Hmm. Wait, it also you may, I don't know. You may just start stuff with others a little bit. But I don't think you have like terrible intentions. But it almost feels like just for the experience of it. I don't know who you are, but it's kind of funny. I don't know. That was kind of funny. I don't know if you're even resonating with this, but I think that's what I got for you. What it was OI for OI. Hmm. I can't. Well, maybe I don't know. It feels like there's some sort of argument. I kind of want to know what it was about. Maybe it was like disagreement of like style, music style, or something about disagreement about how you wanted to do things. Well, that's it for you. I'm gonna move on to the next one. Thank you for letting me read your energy, everybody. I appreciate it. I really love reading your guys' energy, and it's really fun for me. So I'm really grateful that you guys are willing to let me kind of pry into your little bubble. So I'm grateful for it. Oh, you said my name right. Yahoo! Oh, I said I made you smile. Yes, you did. Reading your guys' energy actually makes me really happy. Okay, we have time for one more. One more. If anybody up in here. Return of Guts is in here. Oh, they are. Hi. Let Explore is also in here. Hi. Welcome back, you guys. I didn't even see you up in here. Okay. Oh, Goldo is also in here. Hi, all my mods. Hi, my little boogie boogers. Welcome back today. My little boogie boogers. Anybody else want a reading real quick? Blades? Okay. They said do mine. So I welcome and accept you into this card pool for Blades. May lead and guide the messages and let them know what you think that they need to hear today. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Zev, Zerari said, "Hey, new sub. I love your videos. Thanks." I hope I said that right. Zerari edits. I appreciate that. Welcome to the community. Welcome. Okay, we are pulling a card for Blades. Card for Blades. Oh, Blades is new in here. This is the first time I'm seeing you in here. Welcome in here. Okay, card for Blades. Let's see what we get for you. What type of energy are you in right now? Oh, we have the Seven of Wands. On the bottom, we have Judgment. Okay. Well, you are definitely having to defend yourself from somebody or something. Kind of, let me read into the energy. Maybe we'll get some details. I do want to say whatever you had to be defending yourself from, you were in the right position, or you were correct. Like the people that were trying to, it almost feels like invalidate you, or like say that you were almost like a scam, or everything that you said was not true. But it almost feels like credibility, kind of like, I almost want to say like a study group, like the thing, like your research. I don't know if you're in school right now. Almost feel, I don't know. I want to say like an essay. Like whatever you researched, the essay that you wrote, or maybe it was like a project, like you speaking out in like a presentation. Definitely feels like you're kind of alone fighting this too. Like you're like the one that stands out in this environment. I kind of want to know. Are you in school? Wait, your messages, let me read them real quick. Oh, I'm not in school or study group. You say I'm a stay-at-home dad. I'm gonna pull you another card. Stay-at-home dad. Uh-huh. Do you love being a stay? It feels like it feels like you love being a stay-at-home dad. We also have the King of Wands. It feels like you really enjoy it though. In the world. Okay, since it's not school, we went wrong there. We went off track. You are a confident person. I want to say that. I don't know. It feels like you definitely had to be defending yourself. And since you are saying you're a dad, I don't know if it's about you being a dad or not. But you are very confident in what you do. Like no matter how many people would try to deter you from doing that thing, you're not going nowhere. You're honestly kind of passionate about whatever this is. I don't know if this is about fatherhood or not. Hmm. Maybe I don't know. I'm actually not sure. All I'm getting is the fact that kind of what I said. I don't know. The message is very vague. Maybe it's because we've done like 5 readings today, and I'm kind of having a hard time here. And it's getting hot in here. Let me turn on my AC really fast. It kind of just feels like what I was saying. I'm not really getting like much actual detail into your reading. I'm not sure why. Maybe you're trying to hide yourself. Like I don't know if you're super open to me reading your energy because this has happened before. And I kind of was thinking about it later and I'm like, that could actually represent you being closed off. Maybe it's like you expect people to come at you trying to tear you down because you've kind of went through that quite a bit. Especially people trying to convince you that what you're doing is like wrong or not, like you shouldn't be doing it that way, or I don't know. It's like people are trying to convince you that you're not doing things the way that you should be. But the universe, I don't know. I feel very much love for you. From the universe, whether you believe in God or not, whatever you believe in, it's like you know that you're in the correct place, and as the only thing that really matters is the one that kind of like gives us the opportunity to even travel. Like them seeing where you stand, that's really the only thing that matters. And that's kind of like how you're seeing it. You're like, hey, this works for me. I'm happy doing this. The people around me are happy doing this. So why the heck are you coming over here trying to convince us that we're not happy? Kind of feels like that. Like they're trying to convince you that you're not bringing happiness to those around you when you very much are. I don't know. I'm kind of getting a vague message for you, but hopefully it's okay. I'm not sure. Blade said I'm very open to this. I'm not sure. Your energy was a little bit strange. I'm not even gonna lie. Just a little bit strange. It's not a bad thing. It's just I guess I'm not used to reading this type of energy, or also, you know what? I think I'm realizing that older people, it is a little bit more difficult to read your guys' energy because you have so much dimensions, you have so much layers to you. Like with younger travelers, it's a lot easier because they're kind of like straightforward. They don't really have all those layers yet. That's kind of interesting. Well, thank you for letting me read your energy. I'm sorry that we didn't I'm not sure why I'm not able to pick up on like anything in detail. I'm not sure. But we are kind of new to this. We're only like a year into reading people's energies, so we'll eventually probably find out. We'll learn as we go. But I appreciate you letting me read your energy. Thank you. I'm sorry it was not very detailed. Um, okay, you guys, we're at an hour. I'm gonna be getting out of here to go serve my immediate community. Return of God said, damn, you have had 5 personal readings. Nice, Boogski. Thank you. Blade said, seems legit though. You definitely touching on my life right now. Yahoo. Thank you, cards. Thank you, cards, and thank you, Source, for leading us through the messages. I appreciate you working with us and co-creating. Yahoo! For communities, yahoo! For communities, yahoo! Okay, everybody, thank you for everybody that stopped by here, was listening in, commented. Ooh, Clax! Hi! You're in here! Yahoo! I'm happy to see you in here, Liam in the spirit. Yahoo! Liam, I wanted actually to ask you this last time. Would you mind asking your doll spirits to to tell us something? Anything that they want? Can you do that for us, Liam? I've been wanting to hear something, just anything that they think that they want to say. Do they want to say anything? Ha ha ha. And who says it? What's their name? What's their age? And where did they come from? Can we have that from your doll spirits, Liam, please? Also, I'm really happy you're in here, Yahoo. If you guys don't know, Clax has a lot of haunted dolls. And I think that's really cool, even though I will probably never own a haunted doll, but I think that's really cool. Clack said, I'll ask them and get back to you. Okay, I'll wait for you in the comments then. Yahoo! Okay, everybody, we gotta get out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, thank you for liking. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you all the mods. They'll always be helping me in here. I appreciate it. Clock said they all have sweets for Halloween. You got them sweets? Did you buy them presents for Halloween? Oh, that's so cute. That's so adorable. I love it. Honestly love it. Oh, I'm so happy you guys stopped by. Okay, everybody. Again, thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody. Cox said I bought them gifts for Halloween. Oh, so cute. I bet they're so lucky. The doll spirits, they're so lucky to have found you, Liam. Yahoo. Yahoo. Okay, everybody. Bye. We're gonna get out of here. Bye. Oh, bye. Bye.